Cheers, I do buckaroos, and how the heck are you? Well, it is Oktoberfest season, by golly. It might even be past Oktoberfest season by the time I upload the video. But as we speak, we're right there in it, man. It's September 25th as I do this video. My wife and I went out of town Friday up to the Friday before, up through the 24th. I actually got back in town Monday, but we had Tuesday. I had Tuesday off as well. Went back to work today, Wednesday. Oh my gosh, it was brutal. It hurt, man. Everything hurt. But anyway, 5.5%. They don't give me the IBUs. Quite frankly, I'm not all that curious. I'm guessing it's probably about 20 to 25. I hadn't had this one before. It's not available in my neck of the woods. I picked it up. The Kansas City, or actually Overland Park, I believe is where I picked it up. Maybe Leewood, I'm not sure where we were, but we were, we were, just in Kansas, just the other side of Kansas City. And I picked this up. It was $9.99 a 12-pack. Was the main reason I picked it up. And I'll be honest with you, I had one on Monday after we got back, and it ain't bad. Is it the best Oktoberfest I think I've ever had? No, probably not. But for $10 a 12-pack, I wish I'd have bought two. So the color, I mean, it's lighter than some Märtzens, but it's got that copper Märzen color going on. The head is nice, although I will admit, watching it as I pour it does dissipate a little quicker than a craft that I'd bought a while back here, a local Missouri craft, I should say. The nose is the nose, man. I'm gonna say, even though you typically shouldn't feel caramel from a Märzen or an Oktoberfest, I do feel like I'm getting a hint of caramel. It's not necessarily that I'm getting caramel. I think it's just how I'm interpreting that particular aroma, to be honest. But is that that toasted malty sweet note? It's also nutty as well. There's a little nuttiness on the aroma, which is nice. Anyway, I'm gonna take a drink now. It's good. Trying to describe some flavors here, and I was trying to get my words right. Yeah, again, big and malty. I don't know if this one's decocted or not, because typically this style is. But I didn't look it up to find out. But it does have that nice note, as if it were. That nice toasted malt note, I guess. And it does have some of that nuttiness as well in the flavor that I noticed on the nose. Again, it's good. Is it the top 5 Oktoberfest that I've ever had? Again, probably not, but there ain't a damn thing wrong with it, especially for $10 a 12-pack. I do wish I'd have bought a case. Dude, I couldn't believe the price, to be honest with you. $10 a 12-pack? That can't be right. That's $5 a 6-pack. The cheap beer costs more than that. But yeah, I really should have bought a case, because this really is nice. Again, it's a style that I've even brought up to non-craft drinkers. The issue a lot of non-craft beer drinkers have, initially was that they thought all craft beer was heavy. Once you dispel that notion, what they see in the craft aisle is a lot of flavored stuff. I said, well, I don't like beer that tastes like X, Y, or Z. I just want this flavor. I said, well, this beer isn't, relatively isn't any heavier than what you're used to drinking, but it does have a little more flavor, but it's not heavy. And I, again, when I've offered other Oktoberfest up, it's probably about a 50-50. Then again, you're not going to convert everybody. Here you go. You got to offer it out. The point I was trying to get to, though, is at $10 a 12-pack, you're not going to feel you're out very much if they don't like it. It does have a little bit of that toasted malt and that nuttiness kind of lingers a little bit. There really isn't a lot of sweetness. I mentioned that I was almost caramel-like note on the nose. Yeah, you do. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of getting a slight caramel nose, but I don't get any of that on the taste. And I think it's just the way I'm interpreting that malt. It kind of feels like a caramel-like note. So there you go. But only on the nose, not on the flavor, man. It really, I gotta say, this isn't bad. I mean, I really, you know, I'm struggling to find anything really wrong with it. There are the Oktoberfest. I had one a while back from Public House, and I think I'm going to do a side by side with these after I'm done with it because I've got one of them left. I remember that one being a little richer, a little deeper in flavor. But I'm not finding anything wrong with this one. So there you go. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and using my right-handed pheasant glass. It's a right-handed glass because I have to use my right hand to drink to show you the pheasant. But I can drink with my left hand. Cheers. One more time, feeling. I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom all around, good guy. Cheers, y'all.